Last week, we covered probably the most legendary handgun in existence. This week on Battlefield 1 History, we're covering the world's first true machine gun produced in mass quantity, and whose service lasted over a century in 34 countries. Today, we have the Madsen machine gun. The Madsen machine gun was actually designed by two men, Julius Rasmussen and Captain Wilhelm Madsen, who was a Danish artillery officer. Madsen created the designs with Rasmussen helping with the production of the weapon. With designs dating back all the way to the 1880s, the Madsen used a mixed recoil operating locking system with a hinged bolt after the lever action Peabody Martini breech lock, and the Madsen used a part short and long recoil designs. All in all, the Madsen's operating cycle was fairly advanced and unique. The Madsen was capable of holding 25, 30, or 40 detachable magazines out of the top of the weapon, and if you can't already tell from the gameplay, it blocks your sight a lot. The weapon fires at 450 rounds per minute with bullets traveling at a velocity of 870 meters per second. That's extremely fast and actually beats out some sniper rifles within Battlefield 1. The Madsen was an extremely reliable machine gun, but with such reliability, the cost to produce the Madsen was rather high. The positive vastly overshadowed its price to manufacture, and over 34 countries bought the Danish weapon, and along with that, it was chambered to fire over 12 different calibers as well. Russia alone bought 1,250 units to be deployed in the Russo-Japanese War. The Madsen was used for cavalry and aircraft, with the Madsen firing just over the propellers on the planes. The Germans also got their hands onto the Madsen machine gun as well, and as early as 1914, the Madsen saw use in infantry companies, mountain troops, and even stormtroopers towards the later stages of the war. Between the world wars, the Madsen saw use fighting Bolsheviks in Siberia, China during the warlord era, and even all the way in Paraguay in the Chaco War. In World War II, the Madsen saw use in Norwegian and German armies, although Germany only used Madsen units they had at their disposal. Since no Madsen units were being produced and shipped to Germany, any captured and existing Madsen units saw combat. The machine guns were pretty much used until there were better options available or until the units stopped functioning properly. After the Second World War, the Madsen didn't see any major conflicts aside from little things here and there. Brazil actually used the Madsen in service with their military until 2008, when it was replaced by more modern guns with faster rates of fire. Also, a Madsen was spotted in use by Brazilian police forces back in September 2017 in fighting between police and criminals. At the end of the day, the Danish Madsen was a tried and tested machine gun with service spanning over a century. With success in multiple countries and its iconic and rather large magazine protruding out of the top of the weapon, the Madsen was an excellent gun in various aspects. So that about wraps up today's episode of Battlefield 1 History. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a comment down below as to what I should cover next. Sharing the video will go a long way as well, and as always, it's been BloodHound, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.